And gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this evening for our CEO conference call. We do ask that if you are in a position to, please turn on your camera so we can see your wonderful smile, your amazing energy. If you are not able to turn on your cameras, no worries. You can still participate by putting your comments in the chat. I now pass this over to Ms. Grace Sly Sandals. Take it over.
All right. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. This evening, we're going to have a great, wonderful call. As always, I am about to get out of the way of greatness this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening I present to you the CEO of the ATSJR companies, the millionaire maker, the gentleman who loves to go tit for tat with Dr. Clark, but don't y'all get in that because that's family stuff, okay? We stay out of that, okay? That's all love. Don't get into that, okay? And also, whatever it is you want to know about business, ask this gentleman and he can help you get there further, faster. And also, one of these days, he's going to give me and Tempest these pillows, okay, that we've been asking for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Antonio T. Smith, Jr.
Thank you, everybody. I'm excited. Today is just a fantastic time to be alive. I appreciate all of you from India. I see India is in representation. I see the 27 years old are being repped. I see Delaware is being repped. I see Murph. Murph is his own city and state, y'all. Murph is being repped all by himself. He represents it all. And of course, the great state of Texas. So I am excited about all of you. The funny thing is, we're looking at from PhDs to 6 figures to almost 7 figures to 7 figures to 32 years doing one business. So I'm not even 32 years old yet. That's where we are looking at here. So I'm excited. I want to just encourage all of you because some of the stuff I want to say tonight is just pretty fantastic. And I want you to just receive that the time that you're in is the greatest time to be alive, regardless what's going on in the news, the media, the corona. Without a doubt, the coronavirus has created some sort of economic disruption. It in itself is its own recession. And if it starts off a recession in itself, if you are ready, it is the greatest time to be alive that you would ever have lived. Let me say it again. I want all of you to think about this. I said this not too long ago. Let's think about this as Think and Grow Rich. When you read Think and Grow Rich, at the very beginning, the author says, hey, this book has a secret. And inside this book, there is a secret. And if you're ready for it, the secret will jump out at you, but not until you're ready. And the good thing is you already possess one part of the secret. You need 2 things. You already possess one. And if you're ready, the second one will jump out at you and you will be able to think and grow rich. Now, Napoleon Hill went to be with ancestors before we could figure all that out or have clarity, so that's up for guessing. However, I am telling all of you, if you're ready, this economic disruption, if you already have one part of it, if you are ready, this economic disruption will be the secret to your wealth. I promise you, this is the most exciting time to be alive. I promise you, you're probably not going to live again to see almost 30 million Americans to lose their jobs, as well as people around the entire globe. It's literally 22% of the globe has been affected. I'm young and I'm probably never going to see that again. The reason why this is exciting is because you're literally living in probably in our lifetimes the greatest transfer of wealth there has ever been. Now hear me well before I pass it to Tempest. What's so exciting about this is that all the billionaires and all the millionaires have been brought down even to your ambition. I'm going to say that one more time. All the billionaires and all the millionaires, they have been brought down even. There is an old preacher in my home city. His name is Kerry Wade Tillman. And he says as often as he can, everybody is equal at the foot of the cross. No matter where you come from, when you get to the foot of the cross, you're mighty fine and equal. So I'm telling you, everybody is equal at the foot of this economic disruption. And today, I'm going to give you a plan for you to take advantage of what's going on. Tempest, would you please give us what you have on you? I'm ready.
Good evening, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
Lord, this girl that changed her profile. I was looking for you, and I said, she ain't no lie, and I saw you call. And just go ahead, child.
Good evening. Happy
That's Teddy
Sunday.
Riley, if y'all don't know. Y'all
Yes,
have to, yes,
this
go
is
ahead.
Teddy Riley. Happy Sunday. Thank you all so much for joining us. I don't have anything to say. I feel like I've always said everything. I hope you all are staying safe. I hope you are staying at home. I hope your ego doesn't encourage you to go outside, because staying at home is bigger than you. It's about everyone around you. And just use this time wisely, whether you are working or not. Do something productive. And if being productive for you just means making it through the day, then be productive. Don't let someone else's standards become your standard. Don't run a race that's not meant for you. Don't compare your race to someone else's. Just stay focused on what's best for you, what makes you happy, what puts you in a great vibration, what your goals are. And just stay positive on that. Focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. You want to go outside, so put great energy towards that. You want to get back to work, put great energy towards that. You want to use Ricasa to become the next millionaire, put energy towards that. Just stay focused, stay happy, stay positive, stay grateful for where you are, even though COVID-19 is a serious situation, and unfortunately people have lost their lives and people are in hospitals and at home and are struggling. Still find something to be grateful for. You woke up this morning, that's something to be grateful for. If you had a cup of water, that is something to be grateful for. If you're on this call, you have internet access or a phone or something, be grateful for that. Find something to be grateful for. Turn off the news, and pour into yourself. Don't let, not calling out any news networks, but don't let the news networks dictate your mood or dictate your day. You control that. You put that in your hands, and stay focused, stay happy, and vibrate higher than what you have been doing, and good things will come to you. And that's all I got for now, unless you call on me again.
I'm probably sure that I will. I want to thank all of you. This is time. I'm going to run through some notes, and I'm going to show you the 760-day plans that I have worked on since July 20th, 2008. First, let me tell you, July 20th, 2008, I started this company as you see it. Now, it transformed, it morphed. It went from a ministry unto a business that does ministry all over the world without using the word ministry. This company has done plenty of things And in 2008, Hurricane Ike came through, September 12th, 2008. I lost everything, just a backpack on my back. And I promised that I would never go through that again. And then, of course, the recession happened in September 2. And I remember saying to myself that I'm never going to be in this situation again. And I am never, ever, ever going to not be in the next recession and not take advantage like I saw everybody else did. Now, I'm extremely competitive, and I hope some of you are just as competitive as I am, because I have worked on this one plan since 2008. You're 12 years in the making, and I want to reveal it to you. So if you are here, you're supposed to be here. Now, in fairness, I'm going to not rush, but I'm going to go through this quickly. It's a lot of information. You're more than welcome to take screenshots. At this point, this plan is completely unstoppable. If you do not have time to take screenshots, there are 3 uplines on this call. That would be Grace, that would be Reggie, and that would be Phil and Susan. And you are more than welcome to hit the back office if you have a relationship with Deanna, and we will send this to you. So if you want to just let it seep over you, you're more than welcome. Either way, I want to tell you something. This is going to happen, and the universe put you here because it exists in your reality. Quantum physics says that the Native Americans that inhabited what is now known as America could not see Christopher Columbus coming due to the way the brain works and quantum physics. Without giving you the nerd talk, they never seen a boat. And your brain cannot process something you've never seen. They saw the change in the waves. They saw the wake of the boat, but they did not see the boat until a human being got out of it, and then the boat appeared. If that sounds weird to you, I want you to think about every time someone you know bought a new vehicle. You never seen that vehicle before in most cases, but as soon as it enters into your reality, you see that vehicle 7, 8, 9 times a week thinking it's your mom's car. To the point where you got the first 3 of the license plate memorized, right? Memorized so you can do that. See, oh, that's not her. And she's got the little pink thing around her. Come on, we all done it, right? We've all done that. The reason I bring it up is because it's very simple. If it does not belong in your reality, you will never see it. If you are not vibrating at the frequency of something, it will never enter your reality. Your brain is so powerful, just like the 2-ton vehicle that already existed as it was driving by, your brain would cast the background into the foreground and make that invisible for you. That is the power of the human consciousness. It did it with your mom's car. It did it with all the breakthroughs of your life. Every time someone said something, you missed it. And I'm telling you today that if you're here, you didn't miss it. If you are here presently on this call, congratulations. You were meant not only to be here, but to get the prosperity from the document that I have just shared on my screen. Let's talk it out. Here is what the current compensation plan as is. Now, don't let this scare you. I'm going to rush through it because it's not the most important part of this call. The most important part is below. The compensation plan is built on you enrolling 9 people. It's not hard to enroll because it is free to join Richest. If you never pay a dime, you can get direct sales bonuses. That is no issue whatsoever. You can literally take your life in your hands with direct sales bonus. We are a direct sales company. This is how this works. Enroll 9, and then you teach those 9 and will get 9. That eventually becomes 81, which are personal 9. That gives you 8, personal 8. That gives you 89 people. Confusing, but it's just math. Then you teach those people 81, then you get 738, then you get 648, 574, all that. That's not important and it's intimidating. Don't worry about the numbers. Just know that this is what's important. 9 people. Now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. Can anyone invite 9 people to something that is free? Yes, everyone is, yes. I am taking the hard part out of it because I said for years now, or for a year and a half or something, whatever it is, that I want 2 things: to create 100,000 millionaires, and the number 2 goal was to take the worst salesperson in the company and make them the top income earner. Top. You don't have to sell. That's not gimmick talk. It's no need. Why? Because notice that $19.99 is the sophomore level. I skipped the freshman level because the freshman level is now free. So we didn't just make it free to join. We also gave you an opportunity to have free to build your success team. Thank you, Phil, for coining that phrase for us, and we can put it inside the culture of this company. It's not only free to join, it's also free to build your success team, just like that. Now, here's what's more important than what I've said so far. The way it works is you're going to get paid a residual income after the direct sales bonus, as well, as long as someone is paying sophomore, junior, or senior. Here's the numbers. Don't worry about it. Just know, because you can get the email, just know, or you can take screenshots right now if you want to, that you basically get, you absolutely get 50% direct sales bonus or 50% paid down to all the levels, depending on if it's one-time payment or residual payment. Very simple. That's not important. This is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where we talk. Everything I've said thus far, everything Tim has said, your life from the day your mom met your dad, as Oprah would say, however that sperm hit that egg and boom, has led you to this moment. Every single thing has led you to what I'm about to say right now. The ranks in a Richest only mean one thing: your money. Typically, in a network marketing company, so to speak, you have to promote and get to certain things. While free to join at the lowest level possible, you still get all your money. If you have a customer that's paying a pay level, then you get residual income. These ranks simply mean that in order to get to rank 1, you simply need someone paying at sophomore, junior, or senior. That's it. Rank 2 is 250 customers. This is where we pay attention. The ranks only mean how many customers you have. Rank 3 means 5,000 customers. Now, the way the compensation plan lines up is when you get to rank 3, you're either going to make, it is at minimum $10,000 a month, at maximum $45,000 a month. Rank 4 is 25,000 customers. Rank 5 is 100,000 customers. You will notice that I went out my way to make it as I went out my way to make ranks 2 things. I went out my way to make sure that you can qualify for your money no matter where you are. And I also went out my way to put a large gap between rank 1 and rank 3. Rank 1, customers. Rank 2, 250 customers. Rank 3, 5,000. That's a big jump. Why did I do that? It's very simple. I wanted people that are rank 2 to be getting paid $6,000 a month, $7,000 a month, $9,000 a month. Now, before I press my point harder, will anyone else's life change if you're getting paid $4,000 a month without trading time for money, without clocking in, or in addition to your job? Will that change anyone else's life? That's a trust fund at this point. $4,000 a month, that's a trust fund. That's more than most people retire with in Texas. Cost of living is low in Texas. $4,000 a month. That's fantastic. And all that person would be is rank 2. Why would I do that? Because I wanted people to walk around this company filthy rich without having to worry about rank. But I also wanted to set a goal that if you ever get to rank 3, the system is set up to where you can make no less than $10,000 a month. Can you imagine? Would you imagine? Like this, I know that's hard to, this is why I don't say it much. $10,000 a month, I got some folks saying, yo, that's man, just tell me how to get to $2,000 a month. If I can just get to right, there's some of y'all going, if I can just get to $200 a month. I just want you to think about this for a second. That's 5,000 customers. 5,000 customers. At the lowest possible residual income that there is $2. We're not talking about, let me make myself clear. This has nothing to do with direct sales bonus. The lowest possible residual income that you could get is $2. It's the lowest. And at that time, if you have 5,000 customers and the very lowest, Grace, unmute your mic, 5,000 customers, and at the very lowest, you can get $2. What's 5,000 times 2, Grace?
10,000. At
the very highest, the residual that you would get, keep your mic unmuted, Grace, is $9. Grace, what's 5,000 times 9?
45,000.
You're either going to make $10,000 a month or $45,000 a month. Here's the cool thing. That work has very little to do with you because we've made it free to join, and we made one of the main products free. And if someone is in the freeness, they still qualify as a full member of your success team. No punishments. That's powerful. And I thought I would have had someone shout or something right there. I just, that's powerful. That is powerful. At this point, you're just recruiting or something. I'm not sure. I need a better word. That's it. Now, why is all of that important? Antonio, how are you going to tell us to build to 10,000 a month?
Enrolling.
There you go. There's a better word. Why are you going to tell us how will we get to 10,000 a month? I'm glad one of you asked. Focus on the free. Let everything else happen the way it should. I want you to focus on two things. I want you to set a goal to get 5,000 customers in your success team. But don't go get 5,000. If you're not comfortable with that, don't do that. I just want you, after this call and before the next 60 days, go get 50 free people and help them. Help them understand why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Help them understand how to raise $1 million cash. Help them understand how to use their credit to leverage it and get $500,000 in capital. Help them learn how to create an app for their business, and so on and so on. Help them invest in real estate. Help them with personal development. Every single thing that I'm saying is in the free. You know someone wants to be a real estate investor? They can literally enroll to freshman level, and that real estate will grow every single month. Want someone who wants to be a millionaire? Enroll them in the freshman level, and everything in there, most things in there will grow every single month. And you don't have to do anything else after that, Harold, because the system will take over if you don't want to do anything else. They'll get email, they'll get phone calls, they'll get training, they will get walked to their personal dreams. All you have to do is put them in, and then the system will forever tag that customer as your success team member. And anything they do after that will reflect your success team, and any money they spend after that, up to 50%, goes into your bank account. Up until this point, does anybody have a problem with making money and letting other people use their energy to bless you and your legacy? Two things. Leave this phone call and say, I want 50 people. Don't worry about the price. It's free. It's free. It is free. Go check it out yourself. Be a product of the product. Go into your freshman level. See what kind of classes are there. Our highest rated class, I have no idea why. Everyone loves to take it. They just love it and they love to review it. Retraining Your Subconscious with Shannon Clark. They just love taking it. They just love taking it and they love giving 5 stars. I don't know why. I have no idea, right? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that the law of attraction on her is pretty powerful. Real estate, it's there. And soon and very soon, I couldn't help it. It's for Grace. Don't worry about that, child. It's for Grace. She gets it every time when I throw out one of them hymns. She gets it, Bastille. She gets it every time I throw out one of them hymns. She gets it. Financial classes will be in there. We'll do everything we can to make sure that free is stacked. I give you my word, we will keep the value of that free membership $20,000 or more. I promise you. Now, how hard will it be to give away $20,000 in value to people that their governments have let down? How hard will it be to give it to a baby boomer that just found out their retirement won't last past 70? You're literally saving lives. It's free. Now think about this for a second. I want you to do two things. Focus on, make R3 your goal. Don't rush it. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. Just all I'm doing is giving you a target. Napoleon Hill says you must have a definite written plan. I am giving you your definite written plan right now. 5,000 customers. You don't have to worry about it, you don't have to believe, just put it down. The system will help you out, and the universe will get you there. The second thing you need to do is decide. It is one of the first things. You must decide that you are going to get 50 free customers before June 1st. The race is on. Even though India is on lockdown, the software is still being developed. Right now, we're on pace for the last weekend in May. And I'm telling you, when that happens, this won't be private anymore. We will tell the world. And all of you should have the whole world come through your success team to win. Rewind, press play. You should set yourself up from now until June 1st to have the whole world find out about us through your team. I have dreams of renting out the compact, well, it's not compact city no more, it's Lakewood Church. I have dreams of renting out the George R. Brown Convention Center and doing an annual event. That's how big we're going to get. You shouldn't be saying, you know what, I think I want my team on a call. That's part of it. You should be saying, I want my team to fill up the entire section 27 at the Houston Astros Stadium. The world is yours. Now, I'm going to repeat. You're going to focus on two things. R3, that's why it's there. Because here's the crazy part. At R3, at R2, the very least you can make is $500 a month. Now, don't fool me. That's life-changing money. I don't know. Let me tell you. I want you to think about how much $500 a month right now would bless you. What car note would it take away? Help me, somebody. How many more things can you do for your children or your church or whatever you may have? Between R2 and R3, you're going to make somewhere between $500 a month to $45,000 a month. And that's completely up to you. And that's why I did it. I wanted people to look at you and count your customers by knowing your rank. I wanted them to look at you at R3 and know that she's in heels and she makes $10,000 a month. I better approach her differently. I was talking to a few people in the crowd. Those are two things I want you to focus on. Get 50 customers before June 1st. They're free. Don't even listen. Don't send us. Now, you can go do $59.99. You get paid. You can go do whatever. That's fine. But I'm telling you free. I'm telling you free. Because we will take over after that. And the education and the value that we provide in the customer service will take over after that, and I promise you they will upgrade. And you don't need everybody to upgrade. Grace, share your calculator on the screen for me. I'm getting ready to land the plane. Grace is getting ready to take 50, and she's going to find me what's 35% of 50. That's all she's going to find me. She's getting ready to find me 35% of 50, and she's going to share her screen so all of you can see why I chose the number 50. When you get 50, that's 17 people. 17 people that we are going to upgrade for you. Everybody listen. When you get 50, we're going to help you upgrade 35% of those people. Can any of you make a 35 on a test? Yes. They give baseball players $20 million contracts for hitting 35%. 35, that is missing 7 people, getting 3 of them. All right? Now pay attention to this. Antonio, what were you doing? The system is based on you getting 9. And from 9 people, we'll do this in another class, but once you have, well, let's just do it now. Grace, share your calculator, 32,490. We'll make it quick. The system is set on you just getting 9, so you can go all the way down to 32,490 or whatever I said. Grace, put in 32,490. At the very least, you're going to make $2 residual. Grace, can you multiply that by $2? That is going to give you $64,980 a month between 5 levels. Does anybody have a problem with that? 64,000. No. Grace, take 32,490 again. Now multiply that by 9. That's the most you can get. That's $292,410. Surely, if you didn't have a problem with the first number, you don't have a problem with this one. Grace, the average between 2 and 9 is 550. Nope. 575, something like that. Let's do 5. Let's do 550. 32,490. 32,490 times 550. That's the average residual. $178,695. Grace, multiply by 12, please. That's residual. It's $2,144,340. This is what I did. This is where I get accused of being a genius. My plan is to create 100,000 millionaires. Anyone that brings 9 people into this company will be on an automatic path to $1 million a year. Period. Point blank. I only need 100,000 of those people, and I only need 60 per city. I don't need 7.8 billion people. I need 60 people per city to go get 9 people. The numbers would take care of themselves. It's the wonderful thing about math. It's the wonderful thing about math. If you just follow 9 people, you will automatically make $1 million. Nothing can stop you. No one praying against you can, because math is still math. Grace, share your calculator one more time. We're going to take 50 and multiply by 35%, and we're going to get a number. We know it's 17.5, but I want you to see it again. Now, this is what I did. If you follow what I'm saying, that's basically 9 times 2, isn't it, Grace? That means I sped up the process. If you go get 50 people, you will speed up your path to millionaire by almost 2 years. Huh. What you mean, Antonio? You mean you played this all along? Would you follow me to the last thing on this paper? Phase 1. You're more than welcome to take screenshots. In the next 760 days, and that doesn't start till June 1st, this is my plan to get to that money. I'll explain it to you. In the first 760 days, I am going to encourage, fly out, empower, promote, help, call, email, beg, plead, do push-ups, and to the Indian folk get 1.25 million customers. Those 1.25 million customers, the prices for India are different than America because of cost of living. It's going to average out a $23 ticket average, which is going to become $28,750,000 a month, which comes out to $345 million a year. See it. Look at it. It's realistic numbers. That's just 1 million customers. Last quarter, actually, the last quarter of 2019, Netflix added 161 million customers. We're saying 1 million. In America, same time, 760 days. 1.25 million customers again. This time it's a $35 ticket average. This time it's 43 million a month. This time it's 525 million a year. And then you add up this number, 345 million, and this number, 525 million, you get $870 million a year. This is going to come out differently. I'll skip this for now. Just know that it's going to come out to a grand total of $2,734,800,000 a year. And when you divide that by 2, because I promise every dime that flows through this company, we will pay out 50% commission. This is where you get excited. Because that whole time I wasn't counting my money, I was counting yours. When you take 2.7 billion and divide it by 2, I am forced to pay out 1.35 billion in commissions. And that money has to go through whoever is active. Is this an astronomical plan? No. I only need 6,940,000 customers to pull this off. Now you hear me well. This is not made up. I put my whole life on the line, 12 years, to take advantage of this one time. There is no coincidence that I started a network marketing company right before economic disruption. No coincidence. If you've been following me for a while, I've been screaming economic disruption for 2.5, 3 years. If you look at those numbers, in the next 760 days, I will pay out $1.35 billion to whoever is following me. Process that. Because I don't know if you want to be a billionaire or a millionaire. But the money will flow to your success team. Because it exists in your reality. Because before you got here, apparently you wanted that much money. Now maybe you forgot that you can handle that much money. Or maybe you forgot that you wanted it. That's got nothing to do with me. And I completely understand forgetting. That's kind of what we do to get here. But I can tell you, that money will be paid out in the next 760 days, regardless. And the best way to get that done is for me to make a whole product free and to make enrolling free, and then encourage you to go get 50. If you go get 50 one time, those 50 people got their own dreams. They will work for themselves, and you will get paid for it. If I have said nothing else, I just made sense. Phil?
We understand that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And the amount of sickness that we seem to be exposed to is just sad. But on the other side of that coin is healing. And evidence of that healing are all around us. The canals in Venice are clean because the sediment isn't being kicked up because the gondoliers are staying by themselves. So you can actually see the bottom. In India, the smog is gone, so they can see the skies. Listen to this one. The Earth's wobble has been reduced. The Earth wobbles less, has been reduced because of this. So be on the side of healing, be on the side of opportunity, be on the side of abundance, because it's out there if you choose.
Said perfectly. Tempest, calling on you. I want you to charge us with what is needed. This money is going to get paid out because of healing. One way or the other, it will happen. Because good people do good things for good money. Tempest, she's got 2 T's at the end.
Yes.
Can you give us a word from what I just said?
I don't know what you all have been praying for or believing for. I don't know what dreams wake you up in the middle of the night. I don't know what you daydream about. I don't know what you write down. I don't know what, hashtags you follow on Instagram because they inspire you. I don't know why you're on this call. I don't know why on a Sunday night you're here instead of watching The Last Dance on ESPN with Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. I don't know why you're here. I don't know your personal reasons why, but I know that your spirit wants more. And I hope and trust and pray that you allow your spirit to guide you. I hope and pray and trust that you allow your dreams to guide you. I hope that tonight when you watch the news or when you wake up in the morning and you see an update on numbers of people who are infected and numbers who have died, numbers who are in the hospital, and how many tests are available and how many ventilators are available, and looking at how many people still don't have a stimulus check, and looking at bills. The first is coming up very soon. Light bills, food, gas, all this stuff. I hope that in spite of that, you focus on your dreams. I hope that in spite of the pain that is obviously in this world, that you focus on your healing, that you focus on what's positive, that you focus on what makes you feel good, that you focus on what helps you vibrate higher, what helps you focus on the next generation and the generation after that. I hope that whatever brought you to this call pushes you to want more. It's not difficult or hard to change a habit. It's different. It's not difficult to turn off the TV and read a book. It's different energy. It's not difficult to stop complaining and to, be grateful. It's different energy. And I hope that you tap into the different energy and not what you've always done. What got you here won't get you there. Antonio spit out a lot of numbers and they are exciting. But if you do the same things that you have always done, those numbers won't come to you. It will go to someone else. So I hope that you believe in yourself enough, just an ounce more than what you believe in yourself right now, and to do whatever it is that you have to do to attract those numbers into your life. Do whatever it is you have to do to attract those numbers into your bank accounts. Do whatever it is you have to do to change your life. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to end in suffering. You can walk into prosperity. It just takes a different energy. We have lots of trainings throughout the week. We have lots of courses already archived. There's more than enough training, than enough resources to help you become a better you. I think Antonio mentioned retraining your subconscious mind with Shannon Clark. That is a great start, because if you don't change how you think, if you don't change your inner thoughts, your outer world won't change. It starts with you. It starts with you and only you. So go out and do whatever it is that's necessary to heal yourself, to forgive others, to forgive yourself, and to move forward, not backwards. That's that's how we will make it out of this, moving forward. Staying stuck in the I don't want to say staying stuck in the house, but staying stuck in this mindset that has you here today won't get you where you want to go tomorrow. So move forward, push forward. I know that self-sabotager is talking, or he or she will talk after this call. Ignore it, press forward. Move forward, go after your dreams. And I keep saying it, but vibrate higher, because that's how we will win. Vibrate higher than what you vibrated today. And that's all I got for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to end this call with 3 facts. Fact number 1. Phil was telling the truth. the coronavirus pandemic, if you're looking at my screen, is making the earth vibrate less. That's fact number one. Fact number two, these numbers will absolutely happen one way or the other, because I wrote it down, because I worked on this plan for 12 years, and I am willing to die for these numbers. I have no backup plan for my life. I am not going back to school. I have no intentions on picking up a hobby. My hobby is workaholic. My life is to create 100,000 millionaires. I have no backup plan. And fact number three, 20% of you are going to activate yourself and do this and get 50 customers for free. 80% of you, probably not. That's just Pareto's principle, or also known as the 80-20 rule. 20% of you will do 80% of the work. Challenge. Who will you be part of? The 80 or the 20? I personally like top 1% in everything that I do. Actually, I personally like top 1 in everything that I do. 1% puts other people with me. I don't vibrate like that. You get to decide. Are you going to be top 1%, top 20%, or top 80? Either way, your life will be perfect as you perfectly created. As for me, the 20% and the 1%, we were perfectly created with massive income, because good people do good things for good money. Somebody invites you to this call. If not, you just on this call. I want you to get back with Grace, with Reggie, with Phil and Susan. I want you to get with them. I want you to ask them what's the best plan of action to go get 50. They will teach you. They will tell you. They will help. They will make calls. If you do 50 one time, when the system only requires you to have 9 to be a millionaire, you will do enough to show the universe that you have enough escape velocity to leave this place. No matter how devout you are, if you jump, you would not go into orbit. I don't care. You're not that fast. There's something called escape velocity. Gravity will pull you down, Murph. It's supposed to. It's not personal. Some of you are being pulled down. You're supposed to be. It's not personal. How can you know what you want if you wasn't being pulled into what you don't want? It's not personal. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to find a vehicle that will let you fly fast enough to get past poverty. I know this is the vehicle, but it's not the only one. Now, if you know of other vehicles, go. That's fantastic. Use them all. That's fantastic. But this vehicle has enough escape velocity to make you orbit into $1 million a year. Get with your person. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Godspeed.